been too long,
It
my
has been
guy.
too long, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually, over the last month or so, I've found myself in a state of, my God, I really need this to regulate whatever the fuck is wrong with me.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, it was good for me because it made moving way less stressful because we were able to literally every single day do something. And that involved like me moving pretty much everything, that wasn't like big, heavy furniture, all by myself. And then also having time to fix little issues with this house because it's an old house, but it's a really great house. Like once we've fixed all the little issues with it, it's like the kind of house that I'm fine with spending the rest of my life in. So it's worth it. But
sweet.
but yeah, we literally for a month straight, well, even more than a month because we started before that, but a month straight, every single night after work and every weekend, we were moving or fixing or, it was.
Yeah,
And so finally we're here and there's still some stuff to take care of, but it's livable, and we're all comfortable and have all the important shit set up and all that shit. So
absolutely.
like my new office, which is like I have a record room which is separate now.
Yeah,
Which is the whole front room, which I guess is supposed to be like a sitting room normally. Like you like in the front room, you have like a couch in there, and guests come in, you sit them there. So it's
Yeah.
not like a full living room size, but it's pretty big. But that's now my record room, and then this is just my office. So,
Cool. I was gonna say, for a long time as well. I haven't put all of the posters up yet, but I've decided to update the backdrop. I'm not currently in a position to be making the green screen video, so I thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's put and a lot of those are either 80s and early 90s Kerrang posters
yeah.
and the maps that come with GTA San Andreas. That come with all the GTAs.
Is
On
the
the
face-
other side are the maps.
Oh, okay. Is the facelift one? Is that a poster or is that a cardboard thing?
No, that's a poster.
Nice.
That's the one that came in the box set.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. There's probably some mint condition people out there that are like, "Oh my God, you put it up," and I'm like, "It's there to be fucking enjoyed."
At this point, there is no. I'm so done with Alice in Chains box sets because not only were they disappointing in their content, two of them now have started coming apart. Like the way that they're made
really?
is so like the facelift one and the dirt one, the glue is coming off of the cardboard now. And I'm just like, man, you guys fucking suck with this shit. You didn't even put any extra music in it, and it's coming apart.
Damn.
So anyway, Metallica's don't do that. Speaking of
If
that, we
they-
got Load box set coming.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm excited to hear that because I mean, holy shit, there's so much from the load reload era
Yeah,
already. So hearing a bunch of unreleased stuff, I've really come to love the load era. I remember when I first got into Metallica, I didn't really get it yet, but when I did eventually, holy shit! By the way, it's Stein time.
Oh, nice. I have coffee that's sitting on a coffee warmer because I think it went kind of cold.
Cool.
I got one of those cool coffee warmers from my desk. It's I don't even know how I've lived my life without it now.
Well, I've got a day off tomorrow, so I don't have to fucking worry about
shit.
This is perfect timing. Perfect timing because we've got a fucking party coming.
Man, you've upgraded on the side there too. You've got a 80s movie.
Yeah,
posters.
While I was going through a bunch of my what's it called, like DVD boxes and stuff, I realized a bunch of them had little posters in them, and I was like, oh, shit, they've got to go up as well. So
That's great.
Currently working on the ultimate 80s rock guy man cave right here.
Visually, it's looking good. We're both. This is a visually I figured that like the episode's probably already started.
Yeah, and you know what as well? I'm just gonna highlight something behind me.
Sure.
Don't worry if anybody's worried that the drum kit has downsized. I've done this as a result of I've got a gigging half of the kit, and I've got another half of the kit that stays permanently set up.
Yeah.
So I want to personally address all of the people that say buying a big drum kit is stupid, because you get like 2 drum kits in one. And you can have one for playing shows and one set up at your house. You don't need to fucking worry about it. One stays in the bags, one stays on the rack.
There you go, everybody. If you are a serious musician, you will buy a huge drum kit.
Yeah. Dumbasses.
Hi, everyone. This is Cranked and Ranked. We're back. We are back.
That's what we do. That's our show.
And we took a month off so I could move into my new house, which is why the background behind me looks different for those of you who didn't see, because I think at this point I would have posted a new video that shows this background. But anyway, so I was able to fully move in because I went silent even on like regular old head shit. I didn't do anything. I was just like focusing on this. But we're back now, and we kind of left on a cliffhanger because we left and we were doing part 2 of the Cock trilogy, which was Dangerous Toys, and then we teased that we were doing part 3 of the Cock trilogy, which is the Rockstar penis sex ranking website.
You could say that we've been edging you for an entire month.
Oh, that's good.
It ties in so well with the cock themes going on here.
Really, really does. And so bringing us back, kind of a loosey goosey episode where we're not ranking anything. We're just gonna react and talk about these could or could not be true ratings of rock stars, their penises, their sexual prowess. I guess we could rank, maybe the top 10 out of these. Like, who are the top 10 that we'd like to spend a night with if we were a groupie in the 80s or 90s or whatever?
Well, just to clarify, we are reading off the long and short of it, world famous Metal Sludge penis chart, posted on August 20th, 2004.
Oh my God.
This is old
20 years old. And
21 this August.
And we've been talking about doing this for at least a year, if not more.
And with the topic of birthdays, by the time this episode airs, I will be 27.
Oh, fuck yeah. Happy birthday. That's awesome. Everybody go Venmo money. Do they have Venmo over there for Eddie's birthday?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. We got to come up with, we're semi personalities. We should like start doing one of those things where it's like, here's my Amazon wish list. Go buy me something.
Yeah.
And then they're going to go to my Amazon wish list and it's like extension cables. Things like that.
Dude, at this point, I fucking love that. There's so many things. I realized that I'm at a point in my life where for birthdays, I mean, people get me nice things for my birthday, which is nice, and I value that greatly. But I've hit that point where if someone got me something that's not necessarily amazing but very useful, I'd probably be very thrilled, because a lot of these things that I think I wouldn't want to buy myself, I'd think, oh fuck, I don't want to buy this. If someone turned around and said, hey, here's a fucking lawnmower, I'd be like, oh,
that's a hell of a present.
Hell yeah. Or, something like that,
Unless it's one of those push lawnmowers that doesn't have an engine, you just got to like chop it with blades as you're moving. That's kind of lame, because that's a lot more work. We've technology.
Give your arms though.
Technologically speaking, we've gone past that now. We can, I literally, speaking of that, I don't ever play any kind of video games really. Even like the little games on a phone, I don't play, but I've now become obsessed with a game on my iPhone, and the name of the game is It's Literally Just Mowing.
Wow.
And that's what it is. You're a dude,
just
you're
mowing?
a dude on a riding mower, and you just go and you cut lawns and you get paid, and then you move on to the next lawn. But here's the beauty thing about it. It's so great to play when you're going to sleep because you can't lose the game. You can't do something wrong. It's literally just he's mowing away, man. Oh, cool. This lawn's done. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, look, I got some more money and I got a free part for my lawnmower. It's a new blade. This blade is a blue neon blade. Sweet. I'm going to equip that to my thing. Like, that's what I'm playing now. And I'm just like, all games should just be like this. Because, like, back in the day, it was like, I know games are probably still frustrating now, but all I remember was like back in the day, you're playing like Super Mario Brothers, and you're just trying to like get past like level 3.4 or whatever the fuck it was, and then you die. And you have to go all the way back to the fucking beginning, and it's just so fucking stressful.
Yeah, I will say if there is one thing that the modern day has figured out as opposed to the 80s and 90s is that permadeath is not fun. like
No.
when you dying and having to go right back to the beginning of the game, like.
Now,
Like,
if it was real life, then that's great.
Yeah.
Like if we were promised that, like, hey, if when you die, you just start over, I'd be like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, that's great. Do I have all of my memories? Can I go back and do it better? Nope. You're just gonna fuck up again and die in the same way.
Oh man. Well, we've got him hook, line, and sinker with the lawnmower because there's a lawnmower in San Andreas. He'll be playing that within a year. He'll be good.
Nice.
He'll be all good.
Maybe I will.
Also, real quick, we had an announcement recently. GTA 6 has once again been pushed back another year. It was
my
slated.
God.
So in the trailer that was released in late 2023. It was slated to release in 2025. We're midway through 2025. It has been pushed to a year from now.
But they've
May
at least put out a
2026.
trailer, right? Am I wrong? I saw a trailer, I thought.
They put out a trailer in 2023, and the only update since is the announcement that it's been pushed back another year. And the thing that blows my mind is someone pointed out the same amount of time has passed between GTA 5 and GTA 6 as the time it took to make every other GTA game ever made. And there's like 15.
But the real thing is, when this finally comes out, if it'll be worth it if this is one of those games that lasts for a really long time, so you get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
I will disappear for like 2 weeks
Yeah.
and live it.
Because I've become quite curious about a lot of games just because I don't play games, and I obviously, because of my reference earlier, I haven't played video games since the fucking 90s, really. And so like I've been watching The Last of Us on HBO, and I don't know anything about the game. So that's why at first I didn't go and watch the show, because I'm like, well, I don't know that fucking game and I don't care. But then eventually I kept seeing little things and I go, this looks good. I'm gonna give this a shot, and I love it. I think it's fucking great. Now I'm caught up and I'm on like weekly episodes. But I see people online that are just like, oh, this is not like the game, or these people don't look like the game, and I'm just like, is a game really like a fucking TV show or a movie where it's like?
I will say that game, when I played it the first time, it's the first time I genuinely played a game and felt the emotion of watching a film.
Oh, well, I guess that kind of makes sense then.
And they really put effort into the parts between the gameplay of the cutscenes being genuinely good. Like it's an emotionally charged story for a video game.
Yeah.
And I remember playing it and I remember thinking, there were parts in that game where I was like, am I going to cry?
Yeah.
Is this that good? I'm going to fucking well up a little bit. And
Yeah.
it did at points. I was like, holy shit.
The
This is
one
like
thing,
playing a fucking movie.
the one question I have, without giving anything away to people that haven't watched the show or played the game, so you're playing a game where there's a character, and I believe that you can play as this character, but in the story of the game, that character dies. Can you just no longer play that character anymore?
I haven't seen the series.
Okay.
I've played the first one. I haven't played the second one.
Okay, well then never mind. That question's not for you. But
Okay.
in theory, though, let's say that you're playing a game and you're a character. Do
It
do you-
depends on how linear the game is, I suppose. If you
'Cause
get to a point where a character dies, they're dead.
yeah, because it seems like it's not a death like, oops, you fucked up in the game and your character dies. It's like in the story.
yeah. If
You
it's a
no longer
story
have
death,
this
they're
character.
gone.
Okay. Yeah, it's just so weird, that world of video games, because like, and now I'm more open to this now because I know some people have their gripes about it, people that play the video games, but I don't play the video games. And so now all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, like games are getting so good that now there's another reference aside from just books and things like that that people can go to. Because I even
Yeah.
enjoyed the fucking Fallout show. I watched that. And so I'm just like, well, if they can take this idea from a game and blow it the fuck up and make it this cool world that people like me that would enjoy, that I don't care about playing a video game, but I'm enjoying the shows. So
Yeah.
great.
I think
Plus,
there's
it's
a
more
cool-
money for the game creator to do more shit, you know? So
Yeah.
good for them.
And the cool thing is, as well, I think, is that like we've gone in the last 20 years. If you look at the GTA games, because I know so much about them that I know each and every one pretty much back of my hand, give or take. But like we've gone from in the 2000s, you would play missions from like Vice City or San Andreas, and you'd be like, this mission is ripped from a scene in Terminator 2, or this scene is ripped from Scarface, you know. Whereas now you've got games that are so cinematically well put together that people are going, this should be on a big screen, and we should make a movie experience out of it, or like a show. And I think that's awesome. You know, we've it's come full circle. We've gone from movies influencing games to games influencing, honestly, culture in general. I think in terms of innovation, there is no more exciting industry at this point than the gaming industry. And like I say that as a music fan. I say that as a music fan. There are so many. The game space is such a multifaceted thing. There's a music aspect, there's a visual aspect, and you're involved in it. Personally, it's just the perfect entertainment thing. This is why it's so addictive, you know.
I can, you know, in a different life, I feel like that could be me, because that kind of you know immersion. I guess I could get caught up in that, but yeah, it's great. And then obviously down the line, there's going to be some Grand Theft Auto movie or show or something, because it seems inevitable at this point. They fucking did a Minecraft one, so I mean, you know.
Did you know at one point there was going to be a GTA movie and Eminem was going to be the main character?
Oh my god! Yeah, I love Eminem, but I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah. What was it? There's while we're on the subject, before we go over to our show topic,
We'll get there eventually, guys.
the Vice City. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you to play that, because I think you're going to like Vice City even more than San Andreas, because Vice City is just it's like a Scarface meets Miami Vice simulator, and all of the radio stations fucking slap, dude. Yeah, I've actually got CDs of the soundtrack.
Yeah, you showed me those. Yeah,
right. I could not believe myself when I went to a car boot sale and I found these, and I managed to get all four of these. I got the rock one, the pop station, the hip hop station, and the power ballad station. In total, the person didn't know what they had. for £1.91, and
For all four?
for all four of those. And I'm actually gonna read you. I'm not gonna read you the rock station. I'm gonna read you the pop station.
Okay.
Okay. We've got Hall & Oates, Out of Touch, Electric Light Orchestra, Four Little Diamonds, Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
They got a fucking Jackson track on there? Nice.
Yeah. The Outfield, Your Love.
Oh.
Talk, Life's What You Make It. Bryan Adams, Run to You.
Oh, I like
Wang Chung, Dance Hall Days. Go West, Call Me. Glenn Frey, Smuggler's Blues. Lionel Richie, Running with the Night. Toto, Hold the Line. Laura Branigan, Self Control. Boys Don't Cry, I Want to Be a Cowboy. In Excess, Kiss the Dirt. And Yes, Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Ooh, that
And
that
imagine,
sounds fucking great. I'm not even a Yes fan, but I love that song.
but you want to know the best part?
What?
There is something about pulling someone out of a Lamborghini Countach, getting in it yourself, and then driving down Miami's ocean view with that playing as the sun sets behind the palm trees. Yep. And it is, to this day, even to this day, you know, graphics, whatever, the vibe is there. And it's this undeniable thing of, I don't even notice it. It's like the lack of bass on And Justice for All. I don't even notice it because it's that well crafted, even for its time.
Here's what I want them to do. Before we'll move on. As soon as I say this, I'm gonna plant this little seed, because here's what I want them to do. Because I'm not. It's going to be hard to get me to go back and play a bunch of games or really get that into them. But I was like, they've created these like different worlds for these different games, and I'm like, first off, my first thought was like, oh, maybe they could do each season. It could be like an anthology show where each season of the show is a different setting. But I was like, no, fuck that. Make each its own ongoing series. So you have a 90s ongoing series, an 80s ongoing series, and just and literally pack it. Like, because now we have the technology, literally make it feel like from that era in every fucking way possible, and just make it this giant nostalgia trip with gratuitous violence and sex in it. Yeah. You know?
There's actually, I'm gonna look up this. What is it? Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna pretty much make you watch a video at some point. But was it Grand Theft Auto 3D era timeline? How they got these 5 games to tie together is absolutely fucking genius. I'll have to send you the right one, but it's great. I'll keep that tab open so I remember to send it to you. But it's cool to see how events from the previous game will like tie into the story of the next one.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like our previous 2 episodes had things involving cocks.
Yes.
And now this
segue.
one does too.
Segue.
All right. We had to do that, folks, because like I know you guys haven't seen us in like a month, but we also haven't seen each other in a month. So
the only things we've talked about are when we're gonna come back and some Chris Barnes memes.
Memes. Beating his meat. He's fisting Mr. Clean and eating Krispy Kreme.
I've watched that video maybe 500 times on a loop.
That's it's, I mean, people can't be that pissed at him because there are newer death metal bands that literally that's what the vocals sound like anyway.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking time. It sounds like a fucking creaky door. Anyway. So, all right. So, what's the website we're going to here?
I will. Do you know what? I will send it to you right now because I've got the link right here. And I think what we'll do is, should we just alternate as we go down the list, and we'll kind of keep it to like the hard rock realm, maybe.
Especially, I think that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. All right. Metal sludge.
I've already seen the Everclear one, and already I'm laughing my ass.
This fucking website is old as shit.
I know.
Metalsludge.tv. All right. And
But
none
it's
of this
still like that's the thing. It's still active to this day. I'm seeing ads
Yeah.
on it for stuff coming out now.
So do they? So are these in any kind of order, or they're just like one? There's-
I think the beauty of it, it's a little bit random. So
Yeah.
in total, there is 161 entries in this.
okay. So
Honestly, though, I mean, it's not like they're novels. They're like paragraphs.
okay.
So
Well, I mean, honestly, so yeah, there's some that that we can. Never mind. We're not going to be able to skip anything because I was
Nah.
all like, I don't care about Vinny Appice, and then I just read the first sentence. I'm like, no, that's funny.
yeah, like I think, you know what? We've been away for a while. If we have to part one and two it, should we?
Well, let's just see how it goes. Let's see how
Yeah.
it goes. What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't want to see that. Okay. Like how
If we
many
get-
are on,
if-
how many are on here? Let's see. Oh, this is a lot.
Wait, hold on.
Shit, it goes all the way to 167.
Actually, I've just realized that it resets at one point. I think it gets to about 60. Yeah, 61, and then it restarts and goes all the way up to. So it's actually over 200. I think something in the coding of the website got cocked up.
Oh. All right. Well, okay. Anyway, let's just start looking through them. Do you want to do? Did you read Art Alexis last time?
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah. We don't got to do Art Alexis. We'll leave him alone. But I do want to get to your favorite and mine, Mr. Phil Anselmo. That's a
Okay.
good place to start. So you can read that one.
Okay, I'll start things off. Okay, so this is Phil Anselmo of the band Pantera. Well, after a short glimpse of that monster power tool in their debut home video, it's no wonder that Rob Halford is such a big Pantera fan. Reports are Phil is a bit over 10 inches. There are also rumors that Phil can swing both ways, at least orally.
All right. Things like that. That doesn't seem too much. That's not like a first person account.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not really that into that one, but
Yeah, we're not claiming anything is fact here. These are funny things written down for the sake of a laugh.
yeah, we can. I'm seeing plenty that we can skip, but
Yeah.
I wanted to read Vinny Appice because it just says your jaw won't get sore sucking his cock. So he's an average Joe, but his Jap eye does blow out enough jizz for 10 guys. Fuck.
Jesus,
I feel like we're gonna get a block on for that. I don't even
Yeah.
know what Jap eye means.
that's the
I mean, I know what it is, but what is that? Why
Yeah.
is that? Why do you call it that?
yeah. Well, you know, this was written 21 years ago. It's in 2004, so it's probably it's not going to pass some terms of content. I don't know these days.
Yeah. Do you want to do Tom Araya?
Yeah. Let's hop right to Tom Araya.
Okay.
If you're down with pentagrams and Satan, then not only is Tom for you, but he's got a big cock to boot. Tom is about 7 inches, loves to fuck, and is not selfish at all. Also has an uncircumcised dick.
All right. Way to go, Tom. See, like we can skip like DJ Ashbuck because I don't even know
Yeah.
what that dude looks like. All right, you know we had to get Baz on here, Mr. Sebastian Bach.
Now, I have heard a completely separate Sebastian Bach story, so this could be
cool.
completely true.
Cool. It says Bach can deliver the goods as most skinny tall guys can. He has been seen with a variety of groupies out on the road, and reports are he doesn't shower much. Ew.
Oh.
He does have an above average cock and can be a lot of fun, but the ego is totally out of line and out of control. He is known to be a very big asshole, so be careful. All right. Well,
I remember hearing something about it was a party trick he could do where his dick is that long he could tie it in a knot. And he did that, and he walked through a door, and I think it was a member of staff spotted it, and that's who he did it to. And I can't
you know,
it was probably some sort of prank. It would get you sent to HR.
There are
Absolutely.
some things where it's like, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a bunch to skip for me. Whatever the next one you feel like reading is, because I'm skipping down.
We got a winger. We got Red Beach.
Is Red Beach the drummer? Or
I think Red Beach is the. Wait, hang on. I think Red Beach is the guitar player, right? Yeah, he's the guitar player. Yeah,
American
Red Beach
guitarist.
Will tell you he's married, but still pursue you. If you play with his dirty onion ring, he'll worship you. Average all round, shows respect, and doesn't seem to be too much the player. Likes him young.
That's kind of boring, but okay. Congrats, Reb, for being kind of normal, I guess. So the next one that stands out to me is probably Bobby Blotzer from Rat.
Okay.
Did you want? I mean, I don't even know who Jeff Blando is from Slaughter. Who the fuck is Jeff Blando?
Wait, which one is he? Hang on, Jeff Blando. Oh, he's the guitarist for Slaughter.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do Blots. The Blots is about 6.5 to 7 inches in length. It stands straight and isn't crooked. He likes oral sex while he watches the girl give him head. He's pleasant all around. A big-time boob sucker. And he doesn't care about boob size as long as he can grab them and lick them. Known to be drunk quite a bit, though. That's,
a big-time boob sucker. That is a sentence.
But really, aren't we all?
Oh,
I think that that's a thing that it's across the board. I think everybody likes a boob. You straight or gay, whatever.
How far do you have to go to be considered a big time boob sucker? That's the thing.
I don't know. You have like a punch card, like in Subway. If you suck on 10 titties, you get 1 titty free.
Suck 10, get the next one free.
That makes the term BOGO sound much more fun, actually. Which really, that's everyone. Well, I mean, I guess there are women out there if they've had some sort of cancer. I apologize, ladies, for making you feel inferior. But most of the time, titties are a BOGO. That's just how it works.
This looks quite a funny one.
Where are you at? Where are we going?
Eric Brittingham, Cinderella.
Okay.
He has a very nice package and can go all night. Perfect in size and length. He's a gentleman and he's very affectionate. He's not too pushy. And when you're with him, you are the most important person in the world. He'll also still hang out with you afterwards. I've always heard good things about Eric. Plus, he hates Slaughter, so he sounds like a really cool guy. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 9. Immediately followed by Mick Brown of Dokken. Absolute waste of time. Maybe 3 inches if you pull on it. Could be the drugs, though.
Oh my god!
I had to put the two together.
I'm gonna do a 2 for above you that you skipped. We got John Bon Jovi in here.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry.
John Boing Jovi. Back in the day, John was a huge slut, but he's chilled out a little. John has an average size cock and, like a lot of guys, prefers to receive oral than give it. He has good rhythm, though, and will even wear 2 condoms if you ask him to. What a good guy. And then I just, one of my favorite 80s guitar players, Vito Bratta from White Lion. Hung like the Italian stallion he is. Very large, a very sexy kisser, and will eat pussy for days. He doesn't even need to stop for food or to go to the bathroom. I just added that at the end. But that's just, when you say for days, you better be able to, deliver on that promise for days. All right, yeah, move on. What's the next one that you? Why does it say Jerry Cantrell X Alice in Chains? Come on, man. Oh, I guess this is X Alice in Chains, 2004.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What was I doing in 2004? That was a bad time for me.
I can.
Hopefully, I'm not on here anywhere.
I can probably tell you what I was roughly up to. August 20th, 2004. There is every possibility that on this day, I played the Emperor's New Groove PS1 game. I'm just shot in the dark. I genuinely think that's probably what I did that day.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move. Let's see. Okay, I don't really care. Some of these are just. I don't care. I don't care. Ooh, let's. I mean, for the people that are big on Sepultura, we should do Igor Cavalera. Igor, he cares about whether you get off or not, and he is, let's say, very intense in bed. Also has a huge cock. All right. It must be good to be with a guy like that, like Igor, where like literally everything is just like, he's great and he's huge, ladies. And then it's like, that's that's wonderful.
I've just spotted this one for Edward Carlson from Flotsam and Jetsam, and I just happened to read this one. This is a graphic one. He's very good with his tongue. His dick is about 9 inches. If you blow him, he'll ask if you swallow. If you don't, he's nice enough to respect that, but he'll want to come on your tits. He's also a little into ass play. You want to try a dildo out on him? Go ahead. Ask. He'll say yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I just saw Dino from Fear Factory. Nothing much exciting here. About 5 inches and rather greedy in bed. Doesn't sound like a good time. And he's yeah. Gary Sharon.
Gary Sharon.
The Sharon is here.
Ex Van Halen, ex Extreme.
Nope.
In Extreme
now
again.
back to he's in Extreme again.
Gary is so small, if somebody saw you suck his dick, it would look like you were smoking a joint. Word has it that he is a lot like Freddie Mercury on and off the stage.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. I actually think I like Gary Sharon a little more now.
Yeah.
Because I like Freddie Mercury as well.
Joints be damned.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just sort of. I thought there'd be. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm skipping a little further down for like a name that was really going to pop at me, and here we go. Zach De La Roca from X Rage Against the Machine. Also, still Rage Against the Machine. I guess no, they're kind of broken up again. Anyway, now he is excellent in bed, though he has really ugly curly-haired crotch and balls. That's a weird phrasing of that. Really ugly, curly-haired crotch and balls. But his oral and finger skills make the hair ordeal worth it. Cock is about 8 inches in length. About 7 in girth. Loves dog eat more than any other position and seems to be obsessed with playing with a girl's hair. Has a thing for olive skin and dark hair. Overall, a solid 9. He takes care of you after the fact. Oh, good. Yeah. Good to know. The thing is, it's weird reading these from the perspective of, because I believe that sexuality is a spectrum and isn't just gay straight. And I believe that there are some of us that lean one way or the other depending on what's going on or who it is, and but I've found over the years, as much as I would love to be just in the middle of everything, like I could walk into a room, like Rollins says, you walk into a room and literally just go, all right, because everybody's fair game, but I'm not built that way. So guys are gross to me for the most part. Like, it's pretty rare if I see any dude and go, oh, well, he probably looks pretty nice naked. Nah, it's like 99% of the time I want to barf, even looking at myself. So I've fallen into that category of like, I'm too straight. It's dumb. But so I read these and I go, oh, I'd hate to be these women. They have to deal with these dudes. But once again, like if I was into it, somebody probably would say something like curly haired cock and balls. I'd be like, ooh, I'm into that. I like the curly haired cock and balls.
I've often given it some thought, and I've always thought to myself, looks like lady is lady.
Yeah.
And There's a line I like, jokingly say, "Hey man, sucking a girl dick ain't gay."
Yeah.
And you know what? Fair play.
You know what? I was having a discussion with my wife about that. I thought about it one day, and I was like, you know what? If I had started dating my wife, and then it was like a crying game situation where, like, one day finally she goes zip, and there's a penis there, I'd be like, cool. I'm gonna figure out how to work this, and then I'm gonna make it work. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because
You're like the person above all else.
Well, I mean, but like if everything else about you has me in that grasp of like, oh, I'm so into you, and then you just have a little extra package down there, I'm be like, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure that shit. I know how to work mine. I'll figure out how to work yours too. So
takes a man to know what a man likes.
Yeah, exactly. So where were we? Oh, dude, you got to read Glenn Danzig.
Oh shit. Bobby Doll as well, because he's right above.
Just do both those.
I'm going to do both of them because they're quite short paragraphs. Bobby Doll Poison. I just got word that Bobby is of average size and has a big cockhead. Just very specifically.
So he looks like one of those old Fisher Price figures. Just like a little body with
got kind of a mushroom going on. Okay, so we got Glenn Danzig. The bottom line is his cock is like him, short.
Jeez.
Damn.
I have a feeling that if we could get into more of that, I bet you Glenn Danzig seems like the kind of guy that could go either way, where he could be the best lay you ever had, or he could just be the biggest bitch you've ever met in your life, and it's just the most awful situation you've been in. Because I've heard stories on both sides where people are just like, he's the worst person I've ever met. And then you'll meet somebody else that's like, oh, I hung out with Glenn Danzig. He was fucking great. I'm like, yeah, I guess he's one of those people that you got to catch him on the right day. Let's see. CC DeVille.
Oh, hell yeah. This is going to be good.
Poison. I knew a girl that used to go to his house up in Hollywood Hills. He said he liked to jack. Why is that capitalized? Jack off. Like that's my neighbor, jack off. Said he likes to jack off with lotion 3 to 5 times a day when he was a speed user. Nothing fancy on the size either. Must be all the bleach. Doesn't shut up either. And then after he's done,
doesn't shut up. The funniest part.
These days, after he's finished, he wants to play Eruption on the guitar. I like CC DeVille. I like the fact that CC DeVille, like people used to give him a lot of shit, you know, and now like all of those like 80s hair bands that are still out there touring. Poison's like the fucking best one. Like you watch live footage of them and you're like, those dudes still fucking kill it, man. Yeah. And he seems like he's gotten way better as a guitar player. Like I thought he was still way better than me in the 80s. I mean, people gave him shit. But now like I watch him, I'm like, yeah, man, go CC. Play that thing, CC.
I will say that
get the lotion, CC.
And he's just standing there going up and down the fretboard.
He's playing a Kerry King solo on the guitar. Where are we now?
Oh, Jerry Dixon, Warrant.
Okay.
The main thing that hooked me was this first line. Now I know why they call him a down boy.
Oh, nice.
His little something stays down a lot. Kind of like trying to play pool with a piece of rope. What a bummer. Must be all the alcohol. If he's sober and can get it up, he is fairly selfish with his gratification. He doesn't do a whole lot to make sure you walk away happy. Man.
I just wanted to read this one because his name is Kobe Dick from Papa Roach. About 7-inch dick, great at giving oral, likes getting it to surprise, good kisser, into foreplay, and he makes sure you get what you want. And also, he doesn't give a fuck if you cut his arm bleeding. Cut his Peter. Cut my life into pieces. That's a banger.
This is my hardest cock.
Don Dawkin. We got some Don Dawkin.
Yep, Don Dawkin. Don has a good-looking, nice-sized dick and can go all night long.
Oh, yeah.
He will make sure you get off and is willing to do whatever it takes for it to happen. However, he will treat you as a prize the next morning and show you to the roadies like the catch of the day. Can be kind of crude that way.
All right. Yeah, all right. I'm going to do, Tammy Down. I love Tammy Down. Tammy's got a nice sized cock. We heard he's into that let me choke you while I poke you kind of thing. I heard he's a breast man and likes big boobs. He is pretty good in the sack and also rumored to bat from both sides of the plate. Hasn't seen the sun since 1987. That all sounds on brand.
Yeah.
For Take Me Down. Uh-oh. I wonder if he makes that noise. I wonder if he makes that noise when he climaxes.
Can you imagine? That's his curse. He like sold his soul to the devil or some shit, and the only way he can is if he goes, oh, wow.
And when he builds up to it, he's doing.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Can you feel it?
Yeah, that's what he says. Can you feel it? I love that video of the weird old people that can't do the karaoke right, and that one lady the way she says that part, she's like, "Oh shit." Can you feel that?
That's just reminded me. That's reminded me of that video of that dude with the green screen. Is I think it's a husband and wife doing "Bow the bar today."
Yeah.
My name is Bob.
Is that the same? I think that's the same couple. I think maybe.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, have you seen I keep running across this on Instagram. There's a weird older, like they're middle-aged couple that do metal songs, and it's a guy and a girl, and it's almost like they're a really crappy Evanescence kind of thing, and literally the song is the force to embrace.
Yeah.
Force to embrace everything stolen. And I'm like, do you think that they're for real? Or is it a comedy show?
It's one of those things. It could go either way. It's
you could literally just Google "force to embrace," and I bet you that would come up.
The best part is it has the energy of a really funny Adult Swim style skit, but I can't figure out if it's for real or not.
Yeah,
and it adds to the gold. And the best part is like when the female vocals start.
Yeah.
There's no additional production to it, so it is just her dry falsetto opera vocal.
But also both of their vocals, it sounds like they were recorded with like one of those iPhone microphones that's on the end of the cord.
Forced to embrace everything stolen. And it's like the performances are so intense. Forced to embrace.
Yeah, he's
everything stolen, and like the green screen, or wherever they filmed, is just so fucking hilarious.
Yeah. There's so many things like that I just can't. I just like, are they for real? Because obviously you have things that are funny and are for real. Kind of like a.
Every once in a while, we like to get a little white, and we like to take a taste of alcohol.
Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to play, but.
It's okay.
No, I say let's raise some cane. Let's raise some cane.
Raise some cane. That's another great one too. But those guys, the more that I'm look into it, I'm like, that guy's a real musician and they're serious. It's just kind of funny. But I think they're leaning into it being funny from what I've seen recently online. Anyway, where were we? Force to embrace. That's where we were. We got derailed by Force to Embrace.
Take Me Down.
We were going to do David Draymond.
Oh yeah, David Draymond. Sorry. Okay, David Draymond, Disturbed. He is the ultimate ladies' man and is with a different girl every night.
Wow.
He will sweep you off your feet with love and affection, but watch his other hand because it'll be on some other chick's ass.
Oh shit.
He's got a nice sized cock, but can be a selfish fuck. So bring your vibrator. Also, you may walk funny the next day because he rams really hard. In addition, some say he's pretty cheap and never pays for a thing.
Yeah.
And one girl even says he plays for both teams.
All right. I mean every time I read that, I'm all like, well, great, good for them. Like that's not an insult. I'm just like, good. If you can get the shit from both sides, man, that's. I feel like you've cracked the code at that point.
Look, at the end of the day, this is an informative resource, if anything.
Yes.
It's like a community board.
All right, guys, here we go. Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
Fred is an average Joe, or should I say an average Fred. Nothing too big, but nothing too small. He loves to eat pussy and loves to get oral in return. He's a little on the kinky side, and he really loves the freaky girls. Tries to use the press to get dates and frequently comes off like a creepy stalker. Oh, okay. And this is 2004, so this is like Fred Durst is still a rock star, like legit.
Yeah.
2004, yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't, gone. I mean, he still is a rock star today. Let's be fair, but
Yeah, but he it's like the tail end of the new metal era. This 2004 is kind of the transition year, isn't it?
I guess you're right, because was that around the time of Results May Vary. Was that around that time?
Results May Vary was the previous year.
2003.
I always think of that turning point being Slipknot's third album, where the new metal elements are gone in favor of more of a straight melodic hard rock metal vibe.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to do Jesse James Dupree from Jackal.
Well, this is insane. Have you ever actually seen the Playgirl pictures?
I don't think so. Wasn't Kip Winger also in Playgirl?
Yeah, but Jesse James Dupree has like full nude frontal shots. I'm pretty sure it's him in cowboy boots with a chainsaw and his wang out.
Oh, so there's no Kip Winger wang out there on the internet?
I don't know if there's Kip Winger wang. Kip Wanger.
Kip Wanger. It was right there in front of us. All right. What a blessing that one was. Anyway, yeah, Jesse James.
I'm going to have to start an 80s metal band and call it Wanger now, aren't I?
Yeah. I'll read Jesse James Dupree real quick. His pictures in Playgirl prove that he bumped that chainsaw one too many times and took some length and width off. There are reports that those photos didn't do him justice and that he has an average cock, but that's still out for debate. He is a Southern gentleman and treats his ladies with respect. His skills are supposedly good. Okay.
Oh, well, there you go. If you did the job.
Good for him. All right. Who do you want to read next? Who do you want to read next?
Well, let's see. Eminem's here.
Wow. Okay, Eminem. All right.
Not a rock star, but I've gotten quite a few girls asking for info on him, so I guess I'll give in. Marshall is average length, maybe 6 or 6.5 inches, but pretty thick. Loves to give oral and, like most guys, like it even more in return. Very paranoid about people coming after him and is known to be a bitch.
Wow. That was rude.
Damn. Yeah, that last one is brutal.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. There's some people that I know who they are, but I'm not really interested.
Flea.
Do you want me to read Flea? You read Flea.
Okay, Flea may seem the scruffy second choice to Anthony, but he's very attractive and intense in one hard, compact package. He is highly intelligent, sensitive, a great writer, and has a beautiful, extremely rock-hard cock of well-proportioned length and width. Can stay rock-hard for a while. Incredibly intense building and fluidity.
Ooh, fluidity. All right, I like that. All right. If any of you, I'll do this one real quick. If anyone was interested, Rob Flynn from Machine Head, about 5 or 6 inches, but it's rather skinny. That's it.
Oh shit, Ace Frehley.
We got Ace Frehley here, everybody. Do you want to do this? Ace Frehley? Okay.
This was taken right off our gossip board on Ace. Good points. Awesome kisser. Fairly decent size. Good looking dick. Not ugly. Made sure I finished too, which is rare in a rocker. Pretty good going down too. Not so good points. He's fairly passive. Made me do all the work. Like to be on bottom. Pretty quiet. I like a guy that makes a little noise. Not much for the seduction scene. Pretty much just jumped into it. Overall, it was a pretty good experience. I give it a 7. Nice. I love the way this is worded.
Yeah.
I like how it's like, yeah, he's pretty fucking good. It's almost like his ace talking about himself.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a plumber.
Yeah. Not bad in the bed. I'd give myself a 7.
I got a piece of pipe you can come and work on out back. Tell me about it. I fucking love that video.
Let's see.
Tracy
Guns. Let's see. Does he have a gun to work with here from LA Guns? We were told that on a scale of 1 to 10, Tracy has an 11. Oh, why? Good for him. He puts the gun in LA Guns. Amazing lay with a nice big cock, about 8.5 inches with a nice girth too. And, damn, save a little for us, Tracy. It's like he's an incredible guitar player and all of that. Man, that's not fair.
That's fair. That is one hell of a ad. Should we do Tom Hamilton, Aerosmith?
Sure, yeah, why not? People don't talk about Tom Hamilton that much anyway. So much so that I was like, who? Oh yeah, Tom Hamilton.
Much to the chagrin of naive fans, he definitely participates in groupie activities. He tends to like brunettes, his wife is one, and is very flirty and articulate. He is very discreet about his encounters. His cock is about 8 inches and is average in thickness. Tom is very good orally. Likes foreplay and insists on using a condom. Safety first. He is also very nice to you in the morning. If you are attractive and intelligent, he will hang out with you and possibly look you up the next time he is in the area. Very nice and gentlemanly. That's pretty good.
Here's an ethical question. Is it right for us to read Jeff Hanneman? The dead guy. Let's read about his sexual prowess. Do you think that that's? Do you think that we should?
Let me. It looks like a good review, so let's give it. Shall we?
Yeah, because 2004. Like, when did he pass away? It was like in
2011. I remember it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was 11. Wait, was it or was it 2013? I can't remember.
It was
Jeff Hanneman.
It was 2011 or 12.
2013.
Oh, 20 shit. Okay, well there you go. 2013.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff Hanneman.
This is like 10 years before it, so.
You read this one because I got a couple I want to read that are coming up.
Okay. Jeff Hanneman Slayer. He loves eating pussy about as much as he loves getting head from girls. His cock is pretty decent. It's got a slight Bill Clinton curve to it.
Is that a thing? A Bill Clinton curve?
Is it Bill Clinton curve to it? Word on the street is he's about 7 to 8 inches long and somewhat slender. Once things go from oral to regular sex, he's a doggy man. He also insists on condoms and is big on fondling tits while he's pounding away. He seems to care about making sure you have some fun too.
Rest in peace, Jeff Hanneman, and yeah.
Rest in tits.
Good for you. Yeah. I want to do Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. He has an average size wiener. How appropriate that they called his a wiener. He has an average size wiener of about 6 inches. He prefers blowjobs over sex, but isn't selfish. Gives pretty good oral. All right. I mean, I guess that is. But no. Here was one that popped out at me. Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. Let's do this.
He's no Leviathan. But he definitely knows what to do with the 6 inches he has. He likes you to put on a show for him and make sure you leave your stilettos on. That seems like a very 80s thing.
Oh yeah.
He's the type that will feed you strawberries from the nightstand and might growl during sex. He's also drunk a lot, so be warned. Probably not anymore. I think he's probably sober now. But Billy, those are the kind of things I'm like. That's only in movies. Like, who feeds somebody strawberries? Oh, I'm sorry. All of a sudden, I got real quiet. I guess we figured out some Eddie Sparxx secrets.
No, it's
There's
cool.
fruit involved in
The growling does occur, though.
the growling. Yeah. Yeah. God, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is fun. What a way to come back to the show.
Yeah. Oh God, we got Maynard Keenan is on here.
Oh shit. Where are we at?
Maynard Keenan. Okay.
Let's do Maynard. Let's have a look. Well, let's see if we want to do Maynard.
It's a long paragraph. That makes me feel like we should.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, this looks like a good one.
Do you want me to do it, or are you doing it? Who's doing Maynard Keenan?
I'm gonna do Maynard.
Okay.
Do it. Has a nice average sized cock, about 6 to 6.5 inches. Loves oral sex, but only with his favorites. Loves anal sex. Will take you to an adult toy store and buy you whatever sex toy you want.
That's
and will
nice.
make sure you use it in front of him.
Ah.
He loves orgies and group sex. Hosts adult sex parties in hotel rooms. Picks up lots of strippers. He is affectionate, but at times conservative. He has a sarcastic, dry sense of humor, which can rub people the wrong way. He is clean and shaven. Everywhere. May not be the best looking and makes up for it with the intense sexual energy. He has a contact probably in almost every state and region of the USA. Easy to spend the night with.
All right. Yeah, not very exciting, Maynard. Come on, pick it up a little bit. Anthony Kiedis. Likes him young, apparently. A very large penis. One girl told me his penis is beyond just gorgeous. He has a very clean body and is an amazing kisser. Well, good for you, Anthony. Man, he's nothing but good shit for you. Tom Kiefer. Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Reports are that Limp Tom is between 6 and 6.5. Is between 6.5 to 8 inches. He has been known to come quick, but makes up for that with his mouth. You'd have to figure that those lips would be good for something.
Yep.
Well,
I agree. Kerry King.
Okay. Okay.
His cock is about 6 inches with a decent width. Unfortunately, the man will kiss you for about 15 minutes, and that's the end of foreplay. He also he fucks exactly like he plays guitar, too fast and plenty hard, only doggy style. After he's done, he kills you in the name of Satan. Just seeing if anybody is really reading this. Doesn't eat pussy, but never asks for head either. Very sweet, but can be very moody. Okay. Oh, right after him, Eric A.K. Knutson. He Knutson all over you from Flotsam and Jetsam. You want to read Eric A.K.?
Yeah. He has a 7 to 8 inch cock and loves to take pictures. So be careful if you don't want people to see photos of your ass. His dick is thick, but not too thick.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I mean, yeah, like honestly, these other people, like, Joey Kramer, Jeff LeBaire, like, I'm not interested. But then I see Janie Lane. I'm like, well, Janie Lane is passed away, unfortunately, also. But I can't not read it when the first 2 words of the review are Frog Boy. Frog Boy is bumming when it comes to sex appeal. He can write a good song, but his gummy bear won't take you to heaven. Does like to eat pussy, though.
Well, there you go.
Damn, Janie. But also, 2004, like, that kind of made me sad because 2004, like, he was going through some stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the guy. And I really wish that, like, we had the ability to time travel so we could, like, go back in time and just get Janie and be like, hey, dude, later on, it's going to be like kind of cool that you're the cherry pie guy and people actually like that song and like you. And so no need to drink yourself to death or whatever,
I think if he could see what a cult classic Dog Eat Dog became, I think he'd feel vindicated.
Well, not only that, like just like so many of their songs, like obviously the general public doesn't fucking give a shit, but rock music fans, people are very quick to jump to his defense and point out, great songwriting and singing and all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
I just and not to say that that's the only reason why he had a downward spiral, but I feel like it was a big part of it because it's like not to be a bummer, but imagine being on top of the fucking world around that time where it's just like music is amazing and we're famous and blah blah blah, and then eventually people are like fuck you cherry pie, it's like it's got to be rough. So
Wow.
does like to eat pussy though. What do we got?
Oh man, can I do kind of a double whammy here? They're
Yeah,
both
do it.
kind of short.
Do the
ones,
whammies.
but I feel like I've got to say them. Blackie Lawless Wasp. Blackie is of average size but huge on making a girl feel like a woman. Believe it or not. Closely followed by.
What does that even mean? Making a girl feel like a woman. Hey, you're a woman. Just checking.
Thanks. Oh damn. Okay, here we go. So the Tommy Lee one.
Oh, Tommy Lee. Yes.
What can I say?
Honestly, do we even need to read this? We've all seen the video.
Well, this is what he says. This is what it says here. Tommy Lee. What can I say that hasn't already been seen? Chicks he's banged. Pamela Anderson, Carmen Electra, Heather Locklear, Bobby Brown, Jenna Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him. Oh, another favorite of mine, Phil Lewis from LA Guns, because I just love LA Guns. The current lead singer of LA Guns, I mean, let's be fair. They've had other singers, but no, Phil is the lead singer of LA Guns. He has a nice schlong. Oh, thanks for using the word schlong. And has bedroom skills, and his bedroom skills are enough to leave you wanting more. Also known to be great with his tongue. He should be, considering he's old as fuck. He's had decades and decades to perfect his skills. They called him old as fuck in 2004, and he's still out there fucking touring with LA Guns, with Tracy Guns. Let's see. Who do we go? We're getting to a point now where I'm just like, oh, dude. Oh, fucking Marilyn Manson.
Okay.
I know this is going to be bad.
Okay. You want me to take this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Marilyn Manson, the god of fuck, has nothing to be bragging about. Our source said he was a very lame lay, had an average cock and lasted all of 2 seconds. There are some nude photos of him and Twiggy in the gay porno mag Honcho, so I'm sure somebody on the internet has the photos if you really need to see his mechanical animal.
Nice.
Also fooled around with Jenna Jameson.
Yeah. I feel like someone like Marilyn Manson would just be too much. Just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That just seems like a lot of
A lot.
drama, I guess. I don't know. Mick Mars, Motley Crue. The faces on Money look younger than Mick. I've hardly ever gotten any reports on Mick, and I think that's a good thing. The one I've heard is that he's average.
Oh, this one looks nice. So Barty Martin, Candlebox, an absolute doll. Very polite, a little quiet, pretty good at pumping, average unit. Really needed someone to take care of him. He loves to be held. Super intelligent and doesn't forget a name or face. He's now married and a history teacher.
Oh, nice.
So
Moving on. Mark McGrath, Sugar Ray. You ready, guys?
okay.
I heard he's average. I didn't say that. It says that in the thing. I heard he's average, even though he says he's small, but has asked some chicks, Bobby Brown, to urinate on him. Yeah, finally, we get some urination in this, even though she didn't. See her 20 questions right here for that. It's number 15. I guess that gives a whole new meaning to
Golden Boy.
a very big slut.
Damn.
Yeah, Mark McGrath. Duff McKagan. It just says Duff is a quick shooter. In 2004, though, was Duff still fucked up? I don't think he'd gotten sober yet in 2004.
Well, he'd be in Velvet Revolver at this point, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, here we go. I got to read this one. Jason McMaster. dangerous
Cock
droids.
Trilogy aficionado.
The Cock Trilogy, and it comes full circle. And on your face. Jason is average size. Oh, man. And has red fire red pubic hair. He has, probably not anymore. It's probably gray. His voice might not be the best. What? He's an amazing singer, but he sure can fuck. Oh, good to know. So there you go. He's this person.
There you go.
I don't really trust this person's opinions on him because they said he may not be the best singer. I mean, I don't consider him the best, but he's a very good singer.
Very good singer. I agree.
So maybe that means he's actually awful in bed because this person's they're kind of off on everything. I'm glad we were able to get him. Oh, let's just keep hopping on the frontman train. Bret Michaels.
Bret Michaels.
Poison. Go for it.
Okay, Bret Michaels. Everybody's itching to know. The dick is about 7 inches or so, and he enjoys providing oral favors. I've seen the video of him and Pam, and his dick looked pretty good, but he was way too concerned about looking into the camera. It didn't impress me in the video, and I've also heard that Brett's skills are overrated. If you do hook up with him, chances are he'll keep his hat or bandana on. Also, very manipulative and a control freak. If you're one of his side pieces of action, he demands you stay loyal to him while he can go get other pussy. Total double standard.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder, like with some statements like that, I wonder if he's better now. You know, because you get older. Because what is he, like 60 now?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Billy Milano, SOD, MOD. His penis is about 6 inches, not thick, but not like a pencil. He fucks kind of hard, very fast or slow, but with power. He seems like a big breast man. He's also pretty talkative during sex. Can be a fun time, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Who else? Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine.
All right. Go. You can have this one.
Dave is of average size and is very romantic, at least until he is done. Likes to cuddle, but might not be so friendly in the morning.
Oh, wow. All of that sounds normal. Like that doesn't surprise me at all. He seems like the kind of dude that in the morning he'd be a dick to you. Vince Neil. What a fat, lazy piece of shit. He has no charisma in the sack or on stage. After screwing thousands of chicks, he just doesn't put any effort into it anymore. If you hook up with Vince, you deserve a painful yeast infection. Not to mention, he has the build of Cartman from South Park.
Jesus, man. Fuck, dude.
Oh, man.
Is that the
Roasted.
worst review on this
That's
this page?
so far. That's like the worst one. That's like, I mean, if you begin it with what a fat, lazy piece of shit, that's the worst.
Fuck, dude.
All right. Sorry, Vince. We got Ripper Owens, Tim Ripper Owens.
Okay. Ripper Owens. Ripper isn't that big and is somewhat hairy, but he's a cool guy to hang with.
All right, cool. Whatever.
Stephen Piercy.
Hey, you can do Stephen Piercy.
Okay, just an average Joe, but made a lot of news in the early days because he used to stuff socks in his stage pants. He's very horny and will rub all over you.
Ugh.
He'll say anything to get you into the sack. He fucks like he sings, very lazy and egotistical.
That's the one thing is that I see, like post 2000, seeing Rat on stage. I always like, why does Stephen Piercy seem so like lethargic? He's always just like, there's like very like the only move he does is he just does a thing with a microphone. And then he have you seen that footage of like Frankie Valli singing it? He's like a really old man and he barely moves. Like I feel like Stephen Piercy is like one step away from that, where he's just going to walk on stage and be like, round and round. And that's going to be
Oh, no.
Anyway, but Stephen Piercy is playing with, what's his name again? Warren DeMartini. They're playing together again. So that's kind of cool. Warren DeMartini fucking rules. Jizzy Pearl. You have to do Jizzy Pearl if you're going to talk about this stuff. Jizzy has a decent sized rig and does go down on a chick with considerable skill. He can be affectionate, but is also known to like it very rough. All right,
Damn.
good job, Jizzy Pearl. I like how it says Jizzy Pearl rat. But
Yeah.
but like at this point, Jizzy Pearl has been in like every band.
Yeah.
He was in Love Hate, but then like he was in LA Guns for a minute. He was in Quiet Riot, wasn't he? The dude's, like I feel like every time I turn around, Jizzy
It's
Pearl.
like that. It's like that Phil Anselmo meme from J-Hoff Films ages ago. Philip H. Anselmo. I've been in every fucking band. Pan fucking Terra, Super Joint Ritual down. Your mom. We got Testament. Eric Peterson.
All right, Eric Peterson. Okay.
Eric Peterson, Testament, average in size, smooth lines, pretty much a wham bam, thank you, ma'am kind of guy.
Hey, this one's for you, Ted Poley from X Danger Danger. I don't know who was Ted Poley in Danger Danger.
He's a singer.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let's find out if he gets naughty naughty when he bangs.
I'm gonna let you take that after that. That was a star-studded
Oh, okay.
drop right there.
Ted gave Metal Sludge a good interview, but unfortunately, his interview was better than his bedroom skills. Ted is lacking downstairs. Some say he's not as bad as initial reports made him out to be. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's something.
Oh, we got Ricky Rackman.
Oh, do you want to do Ricky Rackman?
Yeah. The former MTV Headbangers Ball DJ is at least 8 inches and is a pretty good lay. Dated porn star Janine Lindemulder for years.
Janine Lindemulder. I don't even know who the fuck that is. That's like
I'm gonna look her up.
that shows my I guess, how much I pay attention to porn and porn actors, because I'm like, don't know who that is. Trent Reznor.
Hang on, I'm looking this chick up.
How big?
Oh, she's the one from the Blink 182 cover.
From the album cover. Okay, well I know.
Yeah.
I only know her from that. I don't think I've seen any of her work aside from that.
Nice.
Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails. Is he 9 inches? That's what I want to say. On a scale of 1 to 10, Trent is an 8. An average sized dick, but a good fuck. He'll fuck you like an animal. Of course. He loves
Nice.
dildos, candles, hot wax, blindfolds, etc. Yeah, that seems on brand for him.
Oh shit, Ricky Rocket.
All right,
Ricky
let's do
Rocket.
some Ricky Rocket. Let's find out about his rocket.
Okay, Ricky has a huge rocket.
Nice.
About 9+ inches. He's
9
a gentleman.
plus?
He opens doors, asks if it's okay to smoke or use your bathroom, and will go out to eat with you. He'll even give you his real telephone number. Very creative guy, and I've never heard of him getting a bad report. Just like Brett, he doesn't like his girls to be with other guys, while it's okay to be with him with other girls.
Got it. I do have to say though, Ricky Rocket's always come across as a guy that he seems like a cool dude to chill and chat with.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy. Like a nice
And
bloke.
also, as someone going through puberty, he's easily the hottest guy on the album cover.
I would say probably out of all of them.
I remember the first time I saw that album cover, I was like,
Yeah. Axl Rose.
yes, Axl Rose.
Temper tantrum boy has only an average cock, but above average size balls. All right. We heard he had one of his famous models, Seymour, take a dump in a kitty litter box. I don't know about you girls, but my pussy ain't going anywhere near a litter box. Yeah. Gavin Rossdale from Bush. Does he like Bush? An above average penis size. Boy George gave him props too. Oh, all right. And is very, very sweet lover, but can get a bit wild. A good kisser as well, and very good body. Now married to Gwen Stefani. No longer married to Gwen Stefani.
I was going to say, how long did that last?
I think they were married for a good number of years.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, not anymore. Here you go, sir. Here you go, sir. David Lee Roth.
Okay. David Lee Roth. An average-sized dick and can be somewhat kinky. Basically did everything under the sun in the Van Halen days. There are rumors that Dave can be put in the same category as Paul Stanley.
Which means he's kind of into Paul Stanley. He's into David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
John, I want to read Jack Russell. I feel bad for Jack Russell. He had a. I'll read it. Mushroom cap, and that's it. Once bitten, and it never grew back. Sorry, Jack. Rest in peace.
That's at least a funny line.
See, there's another one. There's another one. Evan Seinfeld from Biohazard. I feel like a lot of us have already seen him because he was in porn.
Yeah, because he went into porn, didn't he?
He did. He was married to a porn star, and then he ended up doing porn on his own. And I don't remember how long ago that was, but I do remember having one of those weird moments many, many years ago where I'm just on the porn site and all of a sudden I see this guy and I go, is that fucking Evan? Never. All of a sudden, literally everything in my libido went away. And I was like, I guess I'm going to go do some housework now because I am not interested. I like Biohazard, not that much though.
You want to know what that would have done to me? I would have been there. It would have probably killed my libido as well. However, I'd be like, I want to go listen to some Biohazard.
Yeah.
I'd just be looking at him railing this chick, and I'd be like, I want to hear some riffs, man.
Yeah. They're back together. The OG lineup for them is back together. Oh shit! Here we are. Oh, I guess I'll read Evan Seinfeld. We're talking about Evan Seinfeld. Might as well read him. Word has it Evan can be put in the same category as Tommy Lee.
There we go.
I don't think so. I don't mean he punches chicks in the kidneys. I mean, he has a large cock. He's into multiple chicks, and is into the "let me choke you while I poke you" thing. No concern for condoms, though. Also, a huge player hater. I guess this is 2004. And is paranoid about his girls being around other musicians. Throws around the word groupie like crazy, and is backstage at every show. And half the bands have no idea who he is. Great cock, though.
I wanted to highlight this because coming up. So Ralph Saenz, Atomic Punk's Metal Shop, which would go on to be Steel Panther, and Fight as well. When we asked David Lee Ralph what was in his pants, he said 6 inches and to the left. So there you have it. He also shaves his nuts, which is always a good thing.
Nice.
This is awesome.
We got Gene Simmons.
Oh, Gene Simmons?
Yep, the God of Thunder is of average size. And let's not forget the most important thing, the tongue. He can go down on a girl from across the room, and he has excellent control of it. Also, there is a good letter about Gene's bad behavior in my Hoe Bag 2. Go check it out for some 411. I guess that's a different part on the website. All right, well, nothing too bad about Gene Simmons. We got Nikki Sixx.
Hold on, we got a Dream Theater adjacent one I wanted to take here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, it goes on for way too long.
It is a long paragraph. Derek Sherinian, Extreme Theater, and Alice Cooper. An average penis size with a shaved nutsack. He does provide oral sex, but really sucks at it. No pun intended. He comes quick and seems to love himself so much he would rather masturbate than have really wild sex. He will say just about anything when he wants a new girl and wants you out of his life so he can even cry on cue. Not a cheap ass though, so he's got that going for him.
Nice.
That's fucking brutal. Oh shit, Eric Singer.
Oh, okay. Eric Singer.
Sorry. Eric Singer, Kiss. Any Kiss, all the Kiss ones got to get red.
Go for it.
Eric's dick is built like short. He's a quick shooter and talks way too fucking much. He does seem like a nice guy, but is as exciting as a bucket of wet leaves.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Shit. Let's do Nikki Sixx. Leader of Motley Crue is about 6 inches in length, gives great oral sex, and is a great French kisser. French kiss. I haven't used the phrase French kiss in such a long time. Did the French invent that? I don't know how that works. Slash, average size, and nothing to write home about. Okay. All right, Slash.
Mark Slaughter.
Oh yeah, Mark Slaughter. There you go. You let me know when you want to read them. I'm just kind of plugging along here.
That's cool. I'm quite happy going at the pace we're going.
Okay.
We heard that Mark is of average size but can only last 30 seconds. He also lacks rhythm and is somewhat boring. I guess he won't keep you up all night.
Nice.
Also, Mark is extremely pussy-whipped and hasn't seen his balls in years because his girlfriend owns them and keeps them in a glass jar.
Sounds like somebody was into Mark Slaughter and he didn't want to be with them. Okay.
Yeah. Shit.
D. Snyder. D is well known to have a pretty nice sized dick in his pants. Very faithful to his wife of 20-some years. Oh, yeah. Good for D.
Yeah, you know what? I always got good vibes from D. You know,
Dan spits. Let's find out if he actually spits or not.
Well, the first line says loves oral, so I guess not.
Loves oral, but is not inclined to do anything else. Small to average cock, 5 to 6 inches, and quite the slut back in the heyday. He has currently found God and also fixes watches. Do the math. I didn't know that he found God. Oh, dude, here we go, man. Here we go.
Every once in a while, we like to get a little wasted. We like to take a taste of alcohol.
Here it is, Paul Stanley. I'm going to let you take this one.
Okay. It's my fucking idol right here. About 7 to 8 inches, and he'll treat you very nice.
Oh, you've read this one before, but it's okay. Let's read it again.
It's a masterpiece. This might be my favorite one. About 7 to 8 inches, and he'll treat you very nice. He loves his hairy chest. One girl told me, the only problem is when you're having sex with him, you get the impression he's performing for 20,000 screaming fans. I have honestly never seen anyone look more retarded while having an orgasm. I thought he was having a seizure. Overall, I'd give him a 9 in the sack, even though it was all I could do to keep from laughing when he came.
Oh, man.
And that right there is a masterpiece right there.
Yeah.
I caught a little bit of the Matt Sorum one, and I thought I had to read it.
Oh, okay. Matt Sorum.
This guy fucks like a true rock star and has about an 8-inch cock. Will take you out to an expensive dinner in his Cadillac and then take you home and fuck the shit out of you. Very into eating pussy before and during sex. Nice smooth body, great kisser. Well done, Matt Sorum.
Way to go, Matt. I know some of the ladies are interested in this one. Peter Steele from Typo Negative.
Okay.
I'm going to do it in a very low voice. I can't do it. My voice doesn't go that low. About an 11-inch dick and very thick. 11 inches. Jesus fucking Christ.
I believe it, to be fair. I mean, look at the guy.
Yeah. But he doesn't like to use rubbers and says he doesn't like groupies, yet will use them when he gets a chance. Sort of weird as well. Plus, he looks like a steel worker from Iowa. Also, rest in peace, Peter Steele. The number of these people that have died since this was put out.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Oh God, I don't know why this one is just funny. Why would I want to know about Serge Tankian in the sack? Reports are that Serge is a total sweetie despite looking like a freak. Nice cock and gentle in bed. Makes you feel like he actually is making love to you, although not much concern for whether you come or not. Condom user and good for a few times in one session. All right, I feel like all the new metal dudes, or those adjacent guys, like that's not very exciting. Or all just kind of like, I don't know.
This one here looks quite good. Dana Strum from Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Dana has an average cock, nothing to get excited about, isn't exactly that memorable, a huge shit talker, could sell water to a person drowning, has all the lines down, and comes off pretty smooth, but he's mostly full of shit. Dana once let his ex-wife, porn star Tammy Monroe, fuck him in the ass with a dildo.
All right, cool.
Wow.
Good for him. Tommy Thayer from Kiss.
Hey!
Dude's got nice hair, but his cock is so small, crabs could use it as a flagpole. Okay. He could go quite a while, but that's probably because his dick isn't hitting your pussy walls. Oh, jeez. Tommy can call you the next day and hang around after he's done boning you. I guess that's because he has to make up for lacking in size. Yeah. All right, Tommy Thayer. Mark Torian.
Mark Torian.
From Bullet Boys. All right. Smooth opinion.
This one is I can already tell this is brutal. I've already seen the 4.5.
Mark Torian. Yeah, read Mark
I'm
Torian.
gonna do it. I'm gonna jump right in.
Dude, go ahead and do a twofer of Mark Torian and Mike Tramp.
Okay. I'm gonna come right out and say this before this absolutely eviscerates a dude. These are not my words. This is what someone wrote on a website to be funny. Mark Torian, Bullet Boys. Mark has a dick so small he probably pisses on his balls. About 4.5 inches. He really loves to receive oral, but won't even think of returning the favor. Very egotistical and likes to watch what's going on in the mirror. Also comes off a bit fruity and might be into guys more.
Oh, good for him.
Followed by Mike Tramp, White Lion. Mike's above average in size, but isn't the nicest guy in the world.
No. And sometimes he's like, wait, I never had a chance to love you. So.
Well, then tell me.
He said that in a song. Oh, tell me. Yeah, that's another great song. Yeah, what was that name? What was the name of that? What was the name of the band that he was in the 90s? Because White Lion called it quits, and he was in another band that was like kind of more straightforward rock. They were good though. They were a good band. I don't remember what they were called.
Mike Tramp. No, that is an outfit. Holy shit. Hang on.
Don't even need to see it. I'm just like,
I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay.
This is his photo on the wiki page.
All right, Mike Tramp.
Boom. It'll be the photo on the wiki page.
Okay.
How much plaid do you want on your bodysuit?
Wow.
Yes.
Look at that, everybody. That is an interesting outfit. It looks like he's one of the Joker's henchmen in the Batman movie or something.
Plaid man.
Anyway, Mike Tramp. Yeah, anyway, Mike Tramp, great singer. Steven Tyler. Steven provides some of the best oral sex you'll ever have. I mean, it's kind of a given, right? You had to know those lips would come in handy. A legend on stage and in the bedroom. Wow, like nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He
Okay.
fucking left the band!
Here we go. Here we go. It's Lars time.
Do it.
Lars is about 6 inches and has a hooded monk, meaning he's uncircumcised.
Oh, okay.
That's to be expected because he was born in Denmark or some foreign country like that. He's a quick shooter and likes multiple girls. He's also fond of blow. What a shock. And that might result in his monk not wanting to come out and play. He constantly talks. Shut the fuck up already. Also, he's losing his hair, but that's another chart.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, eventually everybody loses their hair. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but behind me on my wall here, I have my Live, Laugh
Lars
sticker always behind me now.
I love Lars.
Yeah. Steve, it says Steve Vai, guitar dude. Steve is supposed to have a good sized cock, whatever that means. That's all I know. Oh, thanks for the insight. Oh, here's one. Yeah, I'm going to do. I love Enough Zenough, Donnie V, who's no longer in Enough Zenough, which kind of bums me out because Donnie V's voice is really great. Donnie's Paraphernalia is Paraphernalia. Okay. Because they have an album called Paraphernalia. I get it. Is average or so size, and he's pretty good, providing he's sober. However, he'll rather have his dick cut off than wear a condom. But if you keep on him enough, or put one on. Reports have it that he has troubles getting an erection due to all of his past and current drug use. Oh yeah, well that's unfortunate. But I just want that's one of those things where like, you know, I you know, it's like Skid Row. Like everyone has their it's their lives. If Skid Row wants to continue to tour and be in a band without Sebastian Bach, that's fine. But that kind of ruins it for me. And same thing with Enough Zenough, that Chip Zenough is just touring as the singer. And I'm like, well, he can sing, but like, come on, it's fucking Donnie V. It's the two of them together is kind of like, you know, I don't know. Some people can pull it off, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm into that or not. Sorry, that was a totally different. I'm going off on something else. Where are we right now? What?
I feel like I have to read this one.
Okay, who is it?
Alan Vine, Vince Neil's band.
Oh, who the fuck is Alan Vine?
I don't know, but this looks like gold.
Let's find out about his vine.
Alan's cock is huge and he has a really thick head. He usually shaves it completely bald, but on occasion likes to grow the hair into different shapes and dye the pubic hair.
That's fun.
He loves getting head and especially likes it when you slap his cock on your cheek and bite the tip of it while spinning on it. He especially likes it when you wear red lipstick too while giving him head. Alan loves it when you yank on his hair when he's going down on you while fucking him. He loves when you slap him on the ass and call him daddy. Kinky, also said to be bisexual.
All right.
That could be one of the most insightful paragraphs.
Yeah, that's from somebody that knows what they're talking about. Let me tell you. Derek Whibley, Sum 41. This one was written by Avril Lavigne, apparently. Nothing exciting, below average penis. He's got a hairy crotch and rarely gives oral, but loves to receive. Typical guy. Maybe he'll improve with age. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're reaching the end, folks. But we've got We at least we've got fucking Kip Winger here. You want to read Kip Winger?
Yeah, Kip Winger. The former ballet dancer and Alice Cooper bassist formed his solo band, which was a favorite for millions of us girls until Beavis and Butthead came along, known to have a very big dick.
That was it. It's like a little bio about Kip Winger, and then just throw in at the end. Dick's pretty good too.
Well, we got Robin Zander.
Oh,
Cheap
shit.
Trick.
That's like is he like, I guess, you know, Cheap Trick are like, you know, they're about as old as the guys in Kiss. So yeah. Robin Zander. I'll do Robin Zander.
You take this one.
Here's a guy you can compare to Tommy Lee with no problem. And there aren't too many that can. So if he wants you to want him, you should let him. He was hot back in the day, but has held up pretty good. Plus, he's good in the sack. He's married to Playboy playmate Pamela Stein, who was a playmate in November of 1987. Oh, okay. I don't know if they're still married or not. I don't know enough about the members of Cheap Trick. I would like to read Chip Zenough, though, since we read Donnie V earlier.
Yeah, go for it.
Chip is well hung, about 8.5 inches. And as we all know, his thickness is what counts. What, we all know that? The thickness is what counts most, and he's got that covered. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Ladies, you tell me. Thick is more important. He's also very polite. Doesn't just dive right in. Likes to hang out and talk. Maybe smoke some pot and get to know you the best he can in a few hours. He doesn't get in a hurry and loves to give oral sex. Great at the dirty talk, providing you like a voice that sounds like Krusty the Clown. Like most bass players, he has great rhythm and is all around a good fuck. Good for Chip Zenough. Anybody that we passed up that you're wanting to like go back before we call it here? Because that was.
This has been fun. Let's have a look here. Where is it?
We had some very good insight here.
Let's have a look here.
While you're looking, I want to give a call out to everybody out there that's listening. Peanut butter platypuses, aluminium squirrels, Belvedere ball sitters, Christmas dogs. I can't believe I remembered all those. It's been a month. If you have experience with somebody from a band, or you know somebody who had experience with someone from a band, send them over to oldheadpodcast@gmail.com and drop me a line, and let's get some new accounts of people and bands, because you never know. There could be one or two of them out there that have some sort of inside story about somebody that did something. Fuck, I don't know. What you got?
I'm still going. I'm just having
okay.
just having a little bit of a scan here.
Yeah.
For some.
I guess they hit all the kind of ones. There's no Mike Patton in there. I'd be very interested in what Mike Patton is like, because he seems like he's another one of those people that you could have a really great time or a really awful time with him. But yeah,
honestly, I think we've done a good job.
Yeah,
I think this was a good one.
Yeah, it was really good. We wrapped up the Cock trilogy. We've come back. I don't know, but from a break, and yeah,
we're gonna fucking hit the ground running.
Do we now? But we have to discuss this at the end of this. Do you have a rock show next Sunday when we record these? Because I thought I saw a post that your band is playing a show next Sunday. If I'm telling you when you're playing a show.
You know me at this point. I'm a dysfunctional ADHD motherfucker. Where are we at? Let's have Sage. Sage. My band, Sage, the one I'm in.
Yeah, he's in this band.
That is the one. Yeah. So Sunday, 11th of May, Metal to the Masses, 2025. If anyone is in the Devon or Cornwall area and wants to come and represent. Come on down to Livewire Youth Music in Saltash. It's going to be a good time. There's some bands playing. We got, let's have a look here. We got fucking Gone Savage, Herson, Falling Empires, and, of course, Sage.
Sage.
Bringing the fucking riffs, my guy. Yeah. So, it's going to be really, really fucking cool.
So you'll be busy.
Yeah,
but do you want to do it on Saturday? It's up to you. Or
we could try to figure something out.
Yeah, I'm fine with same time because we normally record these on Sundays. People,
I may have to get back to you, but I'm keen to keep going.
So you may or may not. Show coming out next week. But here's my second question for you. On the list, it says the next week we're doing 1997.
We are, in fact, doing 1997.
Cool, because I pretty much have my list. Cool. That'll be one of those ones where we do our top 10 favorite albums for a particular year. This time, 1997, and then. And I will
say as well, I've pretty much already got my 97 list going. I'm enjoying my NoFX deep dive.
Oh, good. I'm glad you are. Yeah, that's the next band we're doing, guys, is NoFX after 1997. And so it's going to be a long one because it's I don't know how many fucking 15 albums or some shit plus EPs. And then and it's all am I right in assuming that it's all completely brand new to you?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I will say actually I'm going to let the listeners, because you guys have been in the dark for an entire month. I'm going to let you in on the next month's worth of episodes. We got 1997. We got NoFX. We got Slashed and Mashed, the best of Lane Staley.
Yeah.
So we got to whittle down all that great shit into one perfect compilation. Yeah. And we're including Mad Season in that. We're including anything Lane Staley related. I mean, obviously, it's going to be mainly Alice in Chains, but I mean, come on. And then after that, we're doing Architects, more of a modern metal.
Which that's a band that, like, I can't even name a song right now from Architects.
And, until this year, when they clicked with me, neither could I. But, here we are.
So a little bit of a newer thing. They're metalcore kind of shit?
Yeah. They've been through. You could kind of look at their career, and it kind of shows that whole modern metal progression, which I thought would make for an interesting episode. They kind of came out They kind of started in the mathcore Dillinger worship, zone,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
and then went really genty, and now they do kind of like a alternative metal vibe.
Oh, that sounds like I'll probably be into their early stuff if they were worshiping the Dillinger. Anyway, all right, cool. So that's what we got coming up. And next time you see us, which will either be this following week or the week after, it'll be our top 10 favorite albums of 1997. So thank you all for being here for the return of Cranked and Ranked. And hopefully this video didn't get all kinds of blocks, because I know that like we said enough words in this thing that YouTube might be like, hold on a minute. So maybe it gets blocked. You don't have to go listen to it as a podcast, because in podcast world, I don't think they give a shit. You can talk about whatever you want.
Fuck it.
Balls, cock, pussy, titties. You can say all that shit you want. All right. So that's it. That's it for this episode of Cranked and Ranked, and wrapping up the Cock trilogy. You guys fucking rule, and we'll see you next time. And as usual, I'm going to throw it over to Eddie Sparxx to take us out.
Later, dicks.